Hey everybody, it's Margo, and today in this one I just wanted to quickly cover, you know those moments when it's like the ideal time to say I told you so, but you really don't want to say I told you so because you didn't want to actually be right? Yeah, I know those moments because I'm having one. Remember on the PTR when we went out and we were saying all the things about leveling, scaling, and how it's going to affect rare transmogs and just a lot of things in the game. Yeah, most of them happen. So anyways, let's just get into this real quickly. I'm in Zul'Gurub. Or not Zul'Gurub, I'm just getting items from Zul'Gurub. I'm actually in Zul'Farrak, okay? And, look, here you go. Right here, I got this off of a rare, right here. See him? Dust Wraith. He dropped this. Grillix Carver. This is original Zul'Gurub item. Thanks, buddy. But anyways, he also dropped Grillix Blood. He dropped it twice. And this is an item that you would use to make trinkets from original Zul'Gurub. I think this is an unintentional bug. And I want to explain my thought process here, but I may be wrong. What I think is maybe trolls from Zul'Gurub were copy-pasted from Zul'Farrak, right? Zul'Farrak existed, and they used the same assets that they used in Zul'Farrak in Zul'Gurub. So when they copy-pasted that troll over there, they did still have different loot tables because they said, oh, when this troll is level 60, it can drop X thing, but when it's level 40, it drops X thing. That's how I think in my head, right? Because that's how loot tables are determined. It looks at the monster's level, and then it gives you loot provided by what level that monster is. So, I think because an unintentional side effect of scaling, since these monsters were maybe reused assets, maybe, I'm stressing maybe because this could be intentional, but maybe because they're reused assets, they're now dropping items that they would have only originally dropped in Zul'Gurub, but since they're scaling up, yeah, there you go. It got messed up. It's also happening in SFK up here. So if we look at SFK all the way over here, original items from Skullomans are dropping in Shadowfang Keep. Again, it could be the exact same thing. Could be intentional, or it could be a pure accident, right? Because of reused assets. That's all I'm thinking. Because look, she's linking these to me because I asked her to. She ran this and she managed to receive these things. Stop it, LUA. But look at this. This is the stuff you used to use to get reputation for the old Zul'Gurub faction. Zul'Gurub faction's gone, so unless they intend to re-implement it, which they could, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that these monsters are dropping these items. Yeah, this is dropping from Zul'Farrak. She's gotten all these from Zul'Farrak in the last, couple minutes, and it just begs the question of why, unless they're re-implementing Zul'Gurub's faction. Which is good. I highly recommend farming as much Zul'Farrak and SFK as you can right now. Zul'Farrak and SFK as much as you can right now, because these transmogs are something that probably you never would have been able to get again, but now they're dropping. So get on it while you still have the opportunity to get them. Now, another side effect that is probably intentional of this, and I stress this a lot in the PTR, and a lot of people told me, no, Murgle, it'll never happen like that. It's the fact that scaling, I said it would make monsters drop items they never should have. They never would have initially dropped those items. Scaling is going to make them drop it. There's a lot of reported people getting glorious pieces from Zul'Farrak. They've been running Zul'Farrak to get like these new transmogs and stuff, and they've been getting glorious pieces. In this run, I managed to get Master's Gloves, for example, something they never could have dropped intentionally before, and now they're dropping it. Like, I like things to be rare because, in a way, rare items give you something to grind for. Yeah, people complain about the prices, but when you spend like 15 hours farming an item, why shouldn't you charge 100k for it? It took 15 hours to get it. So, I mean, that's the whole point of rare items, is the fun in grinding something out for that rare chance very small that you might get something. But a lot of these items are no longer going to be rare, simply for the fact, there you go, Masterwork leg plates. Again, something else that shouldn't even be dropping here. But these items can no longer be rare simply for the fact that everything is now going to have access to everything. Now, these places still do drop their original loot tables. As you see, I got Mage Weave Cloth, the Troll Sweat, lots of LUA errors, and many more. But I don't know. What do you think? I didn't really want to be right about this, but what are you going to do? I guess it just turned out that way. I don't think this is a bug either, because, I mean, I don't really see how the monsters dropping items like Masterwork leg plates, it just looks at the monster's level. It says this is a level 60 monster, so it falls in the category of possible monsters to drop X item to X item. It doesn't look where the monster originated from. It's a world drop item. So all it's going to look at is the monster's level and can it drop this? Well, now it can, because it's this level. That's all it looks at. It's now in the category. So, there you go. That's level scaling for you. I like things being kind of rare. Like, a lot of people are going to be mad about this, but this is kind of new information. I don't know if you heard it either. The Black Karaji mount, right? There's a special second mount, right? The Black Karaji battle tank or war tank or whatever they're calling the new one. If you had the original Black Karaji mount, you get the new one. It's a new updated model, and you get both of them, right? It's two mounts you're gonna have. Like, I think that's definitely something that wouldn't have dropped here either. But you get two mounts, and that's pretty neat, right? You're gonna have an updated model as well as the old model. Now, there's also new models for the event coming up soon, but they're not permanent mounts. They're just week-long things. The Black Karaji one is a permanent mount, I'm pretty sure. So, by comparison, right, that's pretty OP. But I'm okay with that, because if people played that long ago and they put that much time into the game just to get that unlocked, then I'm all for them, right? This game is based on the time you're willing to put into it. Your effort should be rewarded based on how much you're willing to play it, because at the end of the day, the only person you're playing for is for the entertainment of yourself. Okay? So why can't you be rewarded more generously if you're willing to play it a lot more than somebody else? Know what I mean? Anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm not trying to, like, brag or anything that I was right. I didn't want to be right. I didn't want monsters to be dropping glorious items. I liked glorious being rare and stuff like that, because, again, like I said, if you put 15 hours farming something, then I'm all for you charging 100 to 200k worth for it, because when you look at something like Herblore, which could net you like 20 to 40k an hour, depending on the, you know, the time of the expansion, then if you spend 12 hours doing that, you've already made 200k, right? It's okay to charge expensive amounts for glorious. People think it's too extravagant and too exorbitant, like the prices that you're expecting people to pay for these things, but you don't realize the time that went into farming it. So, you know, it's a roll of the dice. Sure, somebody could come here and in 10 minutes get 3 pairs, but you could spend 20 hours and not see a single pair, right? It's just things like that. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you think. And, yeah, I'll see you again real soon.